Hello and welcome to the New York Sports Show, your number one all New York sport podcast. I'm your host, Dominic Konowski. The New York Yankees currently sit 33-32 right now in the MLB standings, being one of the worst teams right now in baseball. Now, I want to add and stress that when I say being one of the worst teams, right now they're not the worst, but on track though, they're going to end up being the worst. Stat-wise, they're almost in last place for everything when it comes to offense. When it comes to pitching, it is the most up-and-down stats that I have ever seen in my life. The roster that the New York Yankees have right now, with all the power hitters and all the great pitchers, should have the Yankees be the top 2 in the American League East and the top 5 in the American League, period. So this all falls on 3 guys. Marcus Thames, the hitting coach, Aaron Boone, the New York Yankees manager, and Brian Cashman, the New York Yankees general manager. Brian Cashman has not done any trades, so really that could make the headlines over the past few seasons. I feel like the biggest thing he has done was sign Garrett Cole, who was a free agent, for $300+ million. And now there's accusations about Garrett Cole cheating. I feel like though he did shut those 0-West in his last start against the Minnesota Twins. But overall though, Brian Cashman has not done any major trades. We've had almost the exact same roster from 2016, 2017. If anything, there's of course been some players caught up from AA, from AAA. But that's basically it. There have been no big trades. And that's the best way to put it. The Yankees have not had any big trades. And if any trades at all, I want to add. And then you have Aaron Boone. Right now the Yankees are 33-32. Aaron Boone, as a manager for the Yankees, is .269 and 180. That's a .599 win percentage. Overall, that's pretty good. But it does not matter what the past says, okay? Aaron Boone is being a very, very poor manager, and I'm trying to keep this PG, folks, because honestly, Aaron Boone, I think, is one of the worst managers right now in New York Yankees history. The New York Yankees have not won a World Series since 2009. That's unacceptable for the team we are on, for the amount of history that we have. The Yankees are slowly becoming a bottom feeder team in all of the MLB. Aaron Boone does not take accountability, and he does not really get on the players. The Yankees could lose 10-0. They could get shut out and allow 10 runs, and Aaron Boone would still say in the post-game conference that the team played good. He does not get on the fact that the team just lost 10-0. And that's the biggest thing. Aaron Boone seems like there's nothing wrong. At least he acts that way. And even if he knows, let's say that him and Brian Cashman don't know, and the sign one has made a deal that Aaron Boone won't be fired. That does not give an excuse for Aaron Boone to be managing the way he's managing. Because I'm being fully honest with you, it's a laughing stock right now. The New York Yankees are a laughing stock for the manager they have. And it's sad. It truly is sad. And then hitting-wise, the Yankees can't hit to save their life. You have Clint Frazier up, who's batting nowhere close to 200. Why is this guy in the starting lineup? Why is this guy in the MLB? Aaron Judge is the only solid hitter this season. Aaron Judge is having his best season since 2017, and really it's gone to a waste. One player cannot make a team a good team, or even 2 players. We've seen that on the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani. The problem is with the New York Yankees is the same problem that the Oakland Athletics had a few decades back, okay? The Oakland Athletics had a lot of big hitters, okay? They had a lot of guys that could hit home runs, but they never had guys that could just get a simple base hit or just get on base. That is what the Yankees are dealing with right now. And that is the biggest problem with the Yankees right now. If you are down 8-2. Hitting a solo home run won't do anything. That would not get you back in the game. Hitting a base hit, hitting multiple base hits. Okay, that is what gets you back into games. And that's what the team has to realize. That's what Aaron Boone has to realize. And then you have Marcus Thames, who's one of the worst hitting coaches, I feel like, in New York Yankees history. Okay, Marcus Thames, Aaron Boone, and Brian Cashman, it's like the Three Stooges. And then, of course, you got the Steinbrenner's family. I'm telling you, George Steinbrenner, he is rolling in his grave right now. He is seeing on how the team's being managed and just put together. It is disgusting. The New York Yankees have fallen off from being a prestige organization to being a laughingstock, and it's really, really sad to say as a diehard Yankee fan since 2009, okay? The New York Yankees sit nowhere close to first place right now in the American League East. In fact, they barely sit anywhere close to getting a wild card spot in the American League in general. As of right now, the New York Yankees are not making the playoffs. They're coming nowhere close to making the playoffs. And something has to be done now. You cannot wait another week. Every game, as this season is winding down, every game is getting also more important. Aaron Boone has to go. Brian Cashman has to go. Marcus Thames has to go. Now, I don't think this is all going to happen in the span of one day or 1 week, but it has to start at some point. You cannot wait until the All-Star break when we're 10-plus games back from first place and 7-plus games back from wild card spot. You can't. You will never make the playoffs. The Yankees need to start taking, or I shouldn't say the Yankees as a whole, Brian Cashman, Aaron Boone, and Marcus Thames to start taking the job more seriously. They gotta. Because the Yankees are falling apart right now, and the next thing you know, we're going to be the Baltimore Orioles. May I just remind you all that the Baltimore Orioles don't sit too far back from overtaking us in the standings. Let me know what you guys think. I'm your host, Dominic Konowski of the New York Sports Show, and I'm signing out. Peace.